On behalf of Amy, I'd like to thank the devil and all the dark lords who
don't do the devil stuff.
Gave her this award
Don't do the devil stuff.
Allowed her to be the flesh of the innocent. Thank the devil and all the dark lords.
Terrence Howard gets demon-possessed to act in a role. Let me know if you catch his last sentence.
As an actor, you're more like a medium. You know, when you really get there, you go into this zone and you really divorce yourself of who you are. And you just become a garment that something else puts on. Now, a lot of people sit up there and do impersonations of other folks instead of allowing that spirit, you know, but I sit up and I'll pray for a little bit and go in a dark place, go in the bathroom, turn off the lights, look in the mirror. We'll have the light on it first, and then after 1 minute, turn the light off and, you know, and search until you see your own glow, your own aura, and then you watch it change.
Wow.
And it's a scary thing because you'll feel like some hands are on you and you lose a little bit of control of what you're doing. But, you know, if you stay with it, you know, you'll be inhabited by something, and then you walk out and the character's with you, and you got to know how to say goodbye to it. If you really want to get there. You know, a lot of people are afraid to empty themselves and be filled up with something else.
Jimmy on the beat, boy.
Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once, I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure, it's about to go up. Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once, I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure, it's about to go up. Roll my blunt and pass my lighter.
Family, we're back. Thank you guys for being here so much. It helps the channel when you let me know where you're tapping in from and what time you got the notifications. If you haven't noticed, I've been adjusting the uploads and it's been helping. So thank you guys so much. Y'all seen the intro. Y'all know where we're going with it. Now, this upload was influenced by the Met Gala. Did you see Beyonce's dress? It screamed 322 all day. If you don't know what 322 is, Skull and Bones. Yeah. Anyways, thanks for being here. It's very much appreciated. Thanks for your time and attention. Let me know where you're tapping in from, what time you got the notification. And we're about to get into some clips with these actors, you guys. They allegedly channel energy to go into character. Now, I played football, and there's a thing about getting yourself in a zone, and everybody has their own little way. But what we're about to review and react to is on a whole different level, a totally different spectrum. Let's get to the content.
This actor says he summoned the devil for a role, and now he's having nightmares. Watch this.
I remember sometime we do 10 episodes for my show, and in this last season, I was hitting a block, right? I was like, oh, I'm not doing it right? So I went in the corner, and then I was looking at the wall, and I was like, come on, devil, right? Come to me, because I had to do something like crazy, right? I had nightmares for a month. So it does come after. Like I had nightmares every day, like I felt that energy.
Actor Damon Idris shared what he did while preparing for his character. He opened a spiritual door, and for a month he was tormented by nightmares. He said he tried calling his mother and praying himself to get rid of the presence. Let me be clear, this is what happens when you open the door to the demonic realm. It's not entertainment, it's spiritual access. But deliverance is often needed to close the door. And if you're not living a sanctified, righteous life, the enemy resists leaving. This is why Jesus is the only true authority over darkness. If you want freedom today, turn to Christ, renounce the open door, and ask for deliverance. Follow for more truth and share this warning. If you want prayer of deliverance and resources, comment "deliver me" and DM me for more.
All right, so as you all know, or most of you know, I was a videographer, director, and all types of things. We're gonna leave it at that. But I always wanted to shoot a movie, and the thing I would tell people or the thing I would ask people, when you were little, did you play house? Did you play cops and robbers, cowboys and Indians? Yeah, we always played that. Okay, well, when we make this movie, all we're doing is those things, but with the camera involved. Now, I say that to say this. When we were playing house, cops and robbers, bad guys, good guys, cowboys, Indians, none of my friends ever said, hold on, y'all. I got to get into character. I got to go channel this energy so I can participate. When I do videos like this, a lot of people like to bring up Keith Ledger and how he got too engulfed in that the Batman role. A lot of people talk about Bishop and Tupac. Yeah, next clip.
So here's a little video clip with Marilyn Monroe.
Monroe attributed her ability to affect the public to other entities that would inhabit her and take her over. She was known for entering into deep trances before each scene. One of Monroe's close personal psychics recalled how she would draw attention from the spirit world, asking for their guidance.
When she saw a camera, any camera, she lit up and was totally different. The moment the shot was over, she fell back into her not very interesting position. And I don't know how to explain that.
That's almost verbatim what Beyonce says about Sasha
Yeah, that's
Fierce.
exactly
She's
what I
like,
was thinking of.
I'm more reserved and I'm not very interesting, but when I'm Sasha, I can sing strong and I do all this.
Sasha is my alter ego. And when people see me, sometimes I think that when they meet me and they speak with me, they're expecting Sasha. And I'm really kind of shy, and not really shy, but more reserved, and nothing like Sasha. She can do things that I cannot do when I'm in rehearsal. I mean, I can try, but then it just doesn't happen. I can sing notes and sing strong and do all these things that when I'm just by myself, I can't do.
The second that the cameras turn on, she's someone else.
Mm-hmm.
The second you turn them off, she's totally someone else. And he says, I can't explain that.
It's interesting how they attach this man to these people. Mm-hmm. You're saying the same spirit guide for the previous person is the same one for
Yeah, that was
Marilyn.
Kenny Kingston. Yeah, yeah.
That's
Isn't that
intentional.
interesting?
Yeah.
Yeah. These guys are around a lot of these dirty, like, spiritualistic things. That's why we see so much of the New Age. If the stuff that's being written is coming from these psychics and these people who are communicating with spirits, then what's the message that we're getting when we sit in a dark room and stare at a blinking light, right? Listen to what Marilyn Monroe says. Jacqueline Hyde, I'm more than two. I'm so many people, they shock me sometimes. I wish it was just me. She was tormented by the voices that she heard in her head, all the communication.
And I can relate to that. You get to a point where you allow so much in your mind, and it's like, who's the real me? And it's like, I'm just trying to discover myself. And then when I come out of it, you see, all these different thoughts and emotions that would come over you that they weren't me.
Yeah.
And it gets exhausting.
Right. And if you're opening up your chakras, you're opening up your third eye, you're opening your life to these spirits, they're just coming and flowing right into you, and then it's like confusing to you,
She was tormented, but that's just the devil being in character. For the devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy, but the Lord comes to give life and to give it more abundantly.
Now, a lot of people overlook this thing with Beyonce and the Sasha Fierce deal. Overlooked it. She stated out of her own mouth, she's more reserved and shy. Beyonce can't do what Sasha does, but Beyonce is Sasha, so make it make sense. I did a video on Erica Kirk and how when she noticed that camera, she snapped in a character. Come on, man. Too many times these people, men and women, they want to emulate these people's lifestyles or whatever, when these people aren't even comfortable with themselves. If they were comfortable with themselves and also capable, they would not have to channel spirits, entities. Come on, man. You're allowing a foreign energy to come into you so you can then output a different character. You're channeling a foreign energy so you can be another character. Come on, man. Make that make sense. Beyonce. I'm going to leave it at that. I am so going to leave it at that because there's so much I want to say, and about that rapping camel too. Back to the Met Gala. Blue Ivy was there. I'm surprised we didn't see Northwest. For real. Because in my opinion, I feel like allegedly Northwest is way far gone than Blue Ivy. But the way the Carters might run their program, they keep it under wraps. It's no telling what they're teaching their offspring behind the scenes. No telling at all. Yeah. Next clip. There's so much I want to say, but I like being monetized. Real talk. Next clip.
Didn't I tell y'all when y'all see this face that I'm about to drop a truth bomb on you? There is a clip that is going around because Michael B. Jordan, his middle name is Bakari, but he also says that in this clip that he's a Babalawo. We're going to find out what that means. Let's watch.
B. Jordan. The B stands for Bakari, which means of noble promise.
Correct. You know your stuff.
All right. Who gave you that name, and how do you think it shaped the man you are today?
I'm a Babalawo, and my mom, when I was born, I got the name, fresh out the womb, and I just try to, live in that purpose, everyday sin.
So a Babalawo is a priest or diviner in the Yoruba religion, especially in the Alpha spiritual system. The word Babalawo in Yoruba means father of mysteries or father of secrets. Babalawos are experts in Alpha divination and are responsible for communicating with the divine through a system called Alpha. Using tools like the Opeli divination chain or Ikin sacred palm nuts, they provide spiritual guidance, help people solve problems, perform rituals, and maintain a connection between humans in the spiritual world. This sounds like some demonic stuff because it sounds like it because it is. He's saying he channels spirits. He connects with the dead. Okay, so what is Alpha divination? It is a system of divination practiced by the Yoruba people of West Africa, particularly in Nigeria. It involves a diviner known as a Babalawo who uses divination, Trey, and Tapper to interpret the will of the gods and spirits. Unlike other forms of divination, Alpha divination doesn't rely on spirit mediumship, but on a complex system of orally transmitted text that the Babalawo memorizes and interprets. What is examples of divination? Modern forms of divination include astrology, horoscopes, scrying, tarot cards, and Ouija boards. The Bible speaks against divination. Here it is right here. In religious context, the sin of divination is the act of seeking hidden knowledge or foretelling the future through non-divine means, such as consulting spirit mediums, omens, or other supernatural forces. It's considered a sin because it involves seeking knowledge that God has not chosen to reveal, and because it often involves demonic or spiritual forces that are not aligned with God's will. The scriptures talk against divination, necromancy, enchanters, witches. Read Deuteronomy 18:9-11. He also says he channeled Chadwick Boseman in the movie Sinners. This is how him and many other actors are able to display certain characters. They tap into the spiritual rhythm and align their spirit with demonic forces. Seek the Most High Yahuwah for information. Not New Age, not African spiritualism. Just drop the truth bomb on you.
Come on, man. Michael B. Jordan. One of the greats of The Wire, I must say. I liked his character, Wallace. I bet he didn't have to do those things back then. I could almost guarantee you. It is crazy. Babaloa. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's damn near all of them that participate in this thing. A lot of people want to credit it to, I can't even say credit it, but they say the catalyst is like writer's block or a creative block, things like that. But they can get around that block to open themselves up to a whole different power. Who's to say that energy or power is going to release when you want it to or need it to? Who's to say that that energy just won't stick around? Make it make sense, y'all. I don't think there would be any situation that would make me call on a deeper, darker power to get through something. That's real talk. Bills are enough. Let me get in a character so I can get this money. Come on, man. Or you go out and have a herbal breathing treatment session or something like that. But channeling. Now, a lot of people might not like what I'm about to say. I'm sure you won't. I'm sure. When you consume alcohol. No. When you go to purchase the alcohol, most of the time you overlook the signs of the stores or whatever. A lot of them might say ABC store, liquor store, or whatever in this. And a lot of them say wine and spirits. Come on, man, spirits. Why do you think when a lot of people consume these beverages that they turn into a totally different person? I know people that can have one sip, boom, different character, totally different. In my opinion, that's another way of channeling, but yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. But you're consuming spirits. Make it make sense. It makes perfect sense. Yeah, if you made it, say I made it. I'm thankful for each and every one of you. Light up that comment section for sure. And, yeah, if you made it, say I made it. Let me know what time you got the notification. Let me know where you're tapping in from. If y'all keep showing up, I'll keep showing up. I'm out. Peace.